The world of reality television has long been a source of fascination, offering audiences an intimate look into the lives of people from all walks of life. Few shows have captured the hearts of viewers quite like which followed the Roloff family as they navigated life on their sprawling Oregon farm. At the center of it all was Matt Roloff, a man whose presence loomed large despite his physical stature. Over the years, the Roloff family became synonymous with resilience, humor, and the challenges of raising a family while living under the public eye. Now, more than a decade after the show's peak popularity, Matt Roloff is once again making headlines not for drama or controversy, but for business. In a surprising turn of events, Roloff has relisted his beloved family farm for sale, this time with a drastic price reduction that signals both a strategic shift in his financial approach and perhaps a personal reckoning with the realities of real estate in today's market. The property, which served as the backdrop for nearly 2 decades of storytelling on Little People, Big World is no longer just a home, it's become a piece of television history, a symbol of Americana, and now a high-profile real estate listing. The Roloff family farm in Hillsboro, Oregon, was more than just a place to live. It was a character in its own right. From the vineyards that produced award-winning wines to the rustic farmhouse that housed 4 generations, every corner of the property had a story. Fans of the show grew up watching Jacob, Jeremy, Molly, and Lizzie navigate adolescence, relationships, and adulthood, all while dealing with the unique challenges of being raised by parents who lived with dwarfism. Matt and Amy Roloff were at the helm, balancing parenting, farming, and the pressures of fame with varying degrees of success. Over the years, the farm expanded not only in acreage, but also in cultural significance. It became a tourist destination, drawing curious fans who wanted to catch a glimpse of where their favorite TV family lived. The property even hosted community events and weddings, further embedding itself into the local landscape. For many, selling the farm would feel like parting with a piece of family history. But for Roloff, it may be a necessary step toward a new chapter. Roloff first listed the property for sale back in 2019, setting the asking price at $3.4 million. That figure reflected not only the size and condition of the land, but also its emotional value. After all, how do you put a price on a place that raised children, hosted cameras for nearly 20 seasons, and stood as a testament to perseverance? The initial listing included over 56 acres, a main house, guest homes, barns, and vineyards, making it a rare find in the Pacific Northwest. Despite generating buzz from real estate enthusiasts and fans alike, the property failed to sell within the expected timeframe. By 2021, the listing had expired without a buyer. While some speculated that the price point was too high for the area, others suggested that potential buyers were hesitant due to the property's celebrity association. Owning a famous home can come with its own set of complications, including ongoing media attention and possible preservation requirements if the site holds historical or cultural significance. In 2024, Roloff decided to try again, this time with a dramatically reduced asking price. Reports indicate that the new listing comes in at $2.499 million, a drop of nearly $1 million from the original asking price. This move suggests that Roloff is taking a more realistic approach to the current real estate climate, especially when it comes to luxury rural properties. Real estate experts familiar with the Portland metro area note that while farmland and vineyard properties are still desirable, the market has cooled somewhat since 2019. Interest rates have risen, buyer demand has shifted, and economic uncertainty has made investors more cautious. Additionally, maintaining a property of this scale requires significant resources, something many modern buyers may not be prepared for. The updated listing includes similar details to the previous one: a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom main house built in 1998, a guest house, a barn, and approximately 56 acres of land. The vineyards remain a highlight, offering both aesthetic appeal and potential income through wine production. However, the price cut sends a clear message. Roloff is serious about finding a buyer this time around. While Roloff hasn't publicly disclosed the full reasoning behind the sale, several factors likely played a role in his decision. Financial considerations: maintaining a large estate is expensive. Property taxes, utilities, upkeep, and staffing costs add up quickly. For someone who is no longer actively farming or producing wine at the same level, the financial burden may no longer be sustainable. Roloff has gone through several personal changes in recent years. His divorce from Amy Roloff in 2016 was a major turning point, both emotionally and financially. Since then, he has remarried and moved forward with his life, possibly seeking a simpler lifestyle that doesn't involve managing a massive estate. As mentioned earlier, the real estate market has changed significantly since 2019. Sellers who once held out for top dollar are now adjusting to a more buyer-friendly environment. Roloff's willingness to lower the price reflects a growing trend among sellers of high-end properties. Part of selling the farm could be about securing financial stability for the future. Roloff, now in his early 70s, may be looking to downsize or invest in other ventures. Converting the property into liquid assets allows for greater flexibility in retirement planning. For longtime fans of Little People, Big World, the news of Roloff for listing the farm came as bittersweet. Many expressed nostalgia for the show and the Roloff family's journey, recalling specific episodes and milestones. Social media reactions ranged from supportive to sentimental, with some fans expressing hope that whoever buys the property will preserve its legacy. Others questioned whether Roloff should consider donating the property or turning it into a museum or event space dedicated to the show's history. While those ideas are well-intentioned, they don't necessarily align with Roloff's personal goals or financial needs. Ultimately, the decision to sell is a deeply personal one, and fans can only offer their support from afar. If Roloff succeeds in selling the property, it remains to be seen what he'll do next. He has remained active in various business ventures over the years, including motivational speaking, writing, and consulting. He has also continued to speak openly about disability rights and entrepreneurship, positioning himself as a role model for others facing physical challenges. As for the farm itself, the new owner will inherit not just a home, but a piece of television history. Whether it continues to operate as a vineyard, becomes a private residence, or evolves into something entirely different, the property will undoubtedly continue to draw interest for years to come. Matt Roloff's decision to relist the Roloff family farm for sale with a drastic price change marks the end of an era for Little People, Big World fans. What was once a central element of the show's identity is now transitioning into a new phase, one defined by realism, practicality, and the ever-changing nature of life. While the emotional weight of leaving the family homestead cannot be understated, Roloff's choice underscores the importance of adapting to new circumstances and embracing change. As the property enters its second attempt at finding a new owner, the focus shifts from sentimentality to strategy. With a more competitive price tag and a compelling backstory, the Roloff family farm stands poised to begin another chapter one that honors its past while opening doors to new possibilities.